Here's another example of a value returning function, and this function just shows that you can also return a boolean data type as well. So, in the previous example we saw integers, doubles. Here's just an example of a boolean. We ask the user to enter a number, and it says enter an integer. I'll tell you if it's even or odd. It'll store it in val. And then what we have here in this if statement is we have a function call to the isEven function. We pass it val, and this function returns a boolean, which means it returns a true or false. So if it returns true, it'll say it's even. If it returns false, it'll say it's odd. Let's take a look at the code. So val gets passed into the parameter number. If number mod 2 is equal to 0, this is the definition of an even value. 2 mod 2 is 0, 4 mod 2 is 0, 6 mod 2. Any even number, when you mod it by 2, gets a 0. So that's where that calculation comes from. If that's true, it returns true, else it returns false. And notice that bool is the return type. So if we look at the prototype up here, you can see the prototype. Now, the textbook author leaves out the variable names here, and that's fine. They're optional here, but I generally find that, as a beginning programmer, let's get that back in for you. I think it's easier to make that look exactly like the heading except for the semicolon. So just another example of a value returning function, right? I'll put in 80 and it'll tell me it's even, and if I run it with 11, it'll say it's odd.